Morning YouTube hikers, Ray from Hike-ALOT. Hey, this morning I'm going to take you through a quick tour real fast of a tent that I use from time to time on the trail and I've been really pleased with. It is the Backwoods Bungalow 2.0 by OneTigris. Let's jump in.
Alright everyone, here we have the OneTigris Backwoods Bungalow 2.0. This is going to come in at 3.2 pounds. It gives you, it's made out of 75D nylon, and it's going to be 6.8 feet long, 4.1 feet wide, and the height inside is going to be 3.7 feet. So it's listed as a two-person shelter. It's really good for one person. It's kind of ideal for me and my gear inside there. You guys will notice one thing in here, there are a ton of tie outs, and I'll walk you through each one of those here in just a moment. It can be put up with two sets of tracking poles, or what I normally do is a ridge line down the middle and then one set of tracking poles up front. And obviously you don't have to use the tracking poles up front if you are if you're going to close it down. It does close down on each side. This is what's called a Baker style shelter, where you've got the normal sort of tent set up with the porch awning off the front. Take you inside here. You'll notice you do have an integrated bug net down the side. During the colder months when you don't need it, it does stow up in the top with these toggles. And you do also have a hook inside here for your lighting. You guys will notice a big vent down the back side over there. That's one of the improvements from the initial 1.0 version to the 2.0. The 1.0 had little bitty screen windows on each end for airflow. I took those off and replaced those with that lengthwise vent down the bottom. There is an awning off the outside of it on the back side that does allow you to keep rain and stuff out, which is part of the reason why there's so many tie outs on here. But I'll take you around the back side and show you real fast. Topo's trying really hard to check it out. So like I said, the awning can be dropped down. It does zip down on both sides here, all the way down to the bottom. With it closed completely in, you end up with about 1.5 feet vestibule off the front of it, which is pretty convenient. So during the winter months, I'll close it down, keep a little heat in there, but I can still leave all my gear on the outside and not have to bring them inside with me, especially if it's been rainy and stuff outside. I have slept in rain in a few storms and have had zero issues with leaking. But I did go through and actually seam seal it all, and at least spray it down after I got it the first time. This is that vent that I was talking about here. So you can see you got that pull-out awning on the lengthwise vent in the back. So you end up, so there's a stake on each corner of the main shelter. So that's 4. Then you've got 2 on the front for the vestibule where it pulls out the actual vestibule piece. You've got 3 down the back side here that just pulls out the awning. Then you have 2 tie outs in the middle across the back so that it keeps the tent pole taut. And then if you're using trekking poles on the outside, you've got another one out here. Then you've got off the front here to pull out for the awning if you're using those. I can tell you that it does not come with enough stakes to tie out all the points, so I did have to pick up, I think it was an additional 3 stakes. Some of the newer models actually come with a tie out on this ridge line, which makes, if you're using a ridge line, much easier. Comes in a variety of colors. I know we've got a forest green or OD green and this coyote tan one, and so far so good. I use it pretty often, especially during the winter time. If it's going to be raining and stuff outside, I'll use it. I can throw my pad in here and then all my gear and stuff inside with me. It's pretty ideal.
Okay guys, hopefully you found that informational. I had looked at this tent for quite some time before I pulled the trigger and actually ordered one. Thus far, I've been using it now for about 2 years, give or take, and have been very pleased with it. It's spent quite a few nights out on the trail getting rained on and all that sorts of stuff. I haven't had any issues. If you want to check it out, I'll throw a link down the very bottom so you too can get one yourself. And as always, if you're on the trail right now, just remember, left foot, right foot, repeat. We'll see you out there soon.